Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing usually I call these my trash and treasures for July, but this month I don't have any trash, so I'm just going to be doing favorites or treasures. I haven't decided what I'm going to call this video yet, but I can't believe next week is August. That's crazy. So by the time this goes up, it's going to be August. So if you're watching this, it's August. Crazy. But so the first thing I want to talk to you about today is my hair. So usually, if you know me, I've dyed my hair blue-black for a very long time, just very consistently, but I don't know why this past year and a half or so I decided I wanted to go lighter just to see how I would like it. And I've tried before, but I think this is the lightest I've ever gone, so I'm really excited about it. I've just been doing it at home, box dyed, so I'll link down below if you have really dark hair. I found one that actually really lightens your hair. Like, it's an Asian brand, and you know, Asian people have darker hair, so they made it for, I guess, a darker hair to go lighter. So it's like a bleach, but I really liked the way it worked. And so I'll link it down below. I'll also insert a picture here. But also, with that being said, I've really been enjoying this new shampoo and conditioner, and I accidentally left it in the bathroom, so I will insert a picture or like a whatever here, annotation or whatnot. But it is a shampoo and conditioner that's for blonde hair to what is it called? It's called something to pretty much take out the brassiness of blonde hair, so like the warm tones. Like, nobody really wants like yellow or orange hair, so it's helped to counteract that. So I have noticed a difference with it, because when I first dyed it, it was very orange and just not cute. So I've really been enjoying that, and I don't use it every day. Kind of rotate it in and out with my cleansing conditioner from Herbal Essence, or I try to rotate in maybe 3 at a time, just to make sure that I am not letting my hair become too weighed down by the same product. So I've really been enjoying that. And then staying with hair, I have been loving this Not Your Mother's She's a Tease volumizing hairspray, and it's the pink one. And I was at Ulta and I just picked this up because I saw it in that travel area, like near the counter, the checkout counter, and you know how they always get you with these little things. And I was like, oh, you know what, like, let me try it. I love volumizing hairspray. I'm always looking for something because if you know, like, I always have issues with my hair feeling too flat. But I love just having this to kind of spruce up the ends. Like, if I need a little boost after work, or if I'm having a long day and I need to go somewhere after, I've really been liking this, and it's a great hairspray, and I'm definitely going to pick up the full size whenever this runs out, but I've really been liking this. So definitely give that a go if you have issues with volume control or anything like that. So I have been loving that. And then moving on, I'm actually going to jump to food real quick because I need to put some stuff back in the fridge, and then I'll carry on with makeup stuff. So this is kind of recent, but the other day I was at Target and I picked up this So Delicious dairy-free coconut milk coffee creamer in the original flavor, and I am in love with this. If you like coconut, like that kind of coconutty taste, then you'll love this. I just use it with my coffee because I like to drink just coffee, sugar, and milk, like normal coffee, not a lot of the fancier drinks. Like, I'll drink them and I like them, but for the most part, on a day-to-day, I drink regular coffee. And this only has, let's see, it has less than 1 gram of sugar, 10 calories per serving. I mean, it sounded good on paper. I was like, I hope this tastes good. Maybe it's gonna taste like water in my coffee, but I actually really like it. I really like the taste of coconut. So if you like the taste of coconut, definitely give this a shot. It's really, really good, and I feel like it's better for me. It's not so heavy like other creamers or other flavored creamers, and I still add sugar or syrup or whatever I do to sweeten my coffee, but I've really been liking this as my creamer. And I was gonna mention something. Oh, for this, it scared me the first time I used it because I've never used this before, but when you pour it out, it's kind of chunky, not chunky, it's kind of like there's little white flecks in it, and it's a little bit chunky, but that's just how coconut milk is. So once you mix it up, it's perfectly fine, and you'll see a little bit of white in there, but it's not anything crazy, and it didn't make me sick or anything, so it's all good. I even researched it, and it's normal for coconut milk. So if you do try it out, don't be nervous. It's all good. And then the other food item I've been obsessed with is this dark chocolate covered mangoes from Costco, and it comes in a bag like this. It's just the Costco brand, and these are so good and just so yummy to snack on, and it just satisfies that sweet craving. So definitely check that out if you like mangoes and if you like dark chocolate. And even if you don't, just give it a go. It's pretty good. So I'm going to jump back into makeup. I'm going to start with skincare because I only have I have 2 skincare items. So I'm going to just talk about that real quick. The first one is this Snail Repair Eye Cream from Mizon, and it comes like this, and I got this on the website Peach and Lily, and I've heard so many great things about this, just rave reviews on it, and I really like it. So pretty much it's an eye cream, but they use the, I forget what it's called, but it's kind of like the slime on the bottom of the snail's feet, if you will, or pads, I don't know, but it's supposed to really be good with the collagen turnover and just like for your skin, and it's just very hydrating, and I've been really enjoying this. And I thought at the beginning that I would only use it at nighttime because it's so creamy, but I actually use it under my makeup too, and it's not too greasy. It sinks right into your skin, but you do feel that moisture. Like it's been really good. So definitely give that a shot if you're looking for a new eye cream that's not too pricey. So definitely check that out. And then this past month, I don't know what's going on. I'm not one to break out. Like usually my face doesn't really break out, but I've been getting some texture around here, and I've been getting a few blackheads, or like little whiteheads and blackheads around here, and I am not happy with it. So I wanted to pick up a new moisturizer because I ran out of my daily moisturizer, and I picked up the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer with salicylic acid acne medication in it, and I was nervous to try this because of that, and I was scared it was going to dry out my face because of the salicylic acid, because usually products with that really just dries out your face, but it doesn't, and I've been really enjoying this. I haven't noticed that it cleared anything up per se, but it hasn't broken me out anymore, so I have really been enjoying that, and it does not dry out your face. So if you're worried about that, don't be. Just give it a go. I don't know, maybe it'll work even better for you. I don't know. But I've really been enjoying that. And then now into makeup. The first thing I want to talk about is this LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer, and I know people have been talking about this for a long time, but I just recently jumped on the bandwagon and picked it up, and I'm in the shade Light Ivory, and I've really been liking this for my under eyes and just overall concealing, and I usually do it under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, right here. I do it like right here, like right under my contour, just because I have a lot of rosacea right there, so it's very hard to cover, and this does a great job of covering it up, and it doesn't crease really under my eyes. Here, let me look. Yeah, it doesn't crease. It looks good under the eyes. I've really been enjoying this. So, I mean, it is worth the hype, and it's only $4. Definitely worth it. The next thing I wanted to talk about is my brows, and I feel like my brows are a touchy subject just because I have really hard brows to keep up with because they're very thin, and I'm very like sparse in the upper high points of my brows. So earlier this month, so I've gone back and forth through just powders and just like different things, and the first half of the month I was using the ColourPop brow, all the name has rubbed off, I don't even know what these are called, the brow pencils, the new ones that came out, and I have one in the I couldn't even tell you what shade these are, but let's see. Oh, so I have one in Dope Taupe, and that one's too light for me. It's very brown, and the other one is in Brunette, I think. But these are definitely very creamy. They're only $5 to $6, which is really affordable. They're very creamy, they're retractable, and the spoolie is nice. So definitely check these out if you haven't already. I really liked them. But I felt like they were so thin, like the point is very thin, which is great, but I felt like it was too harsh. Even when I blended it out with the spoolie, it would take away too much product. So I don't know, I kind of weaned off of these, and then I recently picked up this, which I am just obsessed with. It's the Anastasia Brow Definer, and It's not the original, but it's the new one that's kind of a thicker point, like it's kind of a triangular teardrop point, and I really have been enjoying this. It's just so quick and easy, and it looks so natural when I put it on, but if I need more like oomph to it, I will go in with the next thing I want to talk about is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette, and I go in with this shade right here next to the black, and that I found that to be a perfect brow color for me, and that this was the other favorite I wanted to talk about. But if I needed a little extra oomph, I go in with that, and it really just looks good on my brows. So I've been really enjoying these two together, and yeah, so this is definitely worth it. I picked it up at Sephora, and I've just, like, I picked it up kind of just like, okay, well, if I don't like it, I'm just going to return it or whatnot, just kind of expecting to return it, but I ended up really liking it. It's great for, like, day to day, but also if you're going out or anything, just to have as a base. Like, I think it's really, really good. Excuse me, I think I'm getting sick. I don't know what's going on, but let's move on. The next thing I wanted to talk about is this bronzer that I literally go back to every summer, and I kind of depotted it, and it's in one of my magnetic palettes, but it is my Laura Geller Baked and Brighten in Honey Dipped. So it's just this really pretty bronzy bronzer, and I'm usually not a fan of shimmery products, but this just gives you this glow that you can't beat, and I'm definitely going to repurchase this if they still make it when I'm done with this, but I mean, it's one of the domed ones, and I got it in my Birchbox a long time ago, but I mean, I really wore it down. I use this is probably my most used product of all time ever since I started wearing makeup. I've used that again and again every year, and it's still with me, and I really hope they have not discontinued it. So I'm even scared to check, like when I go to, if I go online or if I go to Sephora or Ulta, I'm scared to look to see if it's still there or not, but hopefully it's not. And then next, I know I'm talking really fast, I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I get through everything without making this video too long, because I know nobody likes long videos. So I'm almost done. So I've been wearing this lip combo this month, and I've really been loving it. So I've been obsessed with this NYX lip liner in Natural this month, and it's just a really good natural for my lips. It's like just a good pinky nude, like, but it's not too pink, you know what I'm saying? Because I usually don't like a lip liner or a lip product that's too pink, so I need it to be very neutral and very peachy, but not too peachy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't like it too peachy because I feel like it washes me out, but at the same time I don't like it too pinky because I feel like that doesn't look good on me. So I really have been liking this, and then I've been using the Gerard Cosmetics lipstick in 1995. This is the one that Jaclyn Hill kind of collaborated with Gerard Cosmetics before whatever happened. She's not with them anymore, but it's just a really pretty rosy nude color. So it's not nude, it's more of a rosy color, like it's rosy, but I really like it. It's a little darker than your average kind of nude, but then I go on top with one or the other of these. This is the other thing I've been loving, is these Lorac Ultra Ego lip glosses in, let's see, CEO, which is pretty much like the same color as this lip gloss here. So I'm going to swatch that on one half of it for you. So if you can see on top where it's glossy, it's the same color. I'll put it here too, but it's just glossy. Or if I want it not too dark, because this can be pretty dark on my lips, and then I'll go in with the gloss in Social Light, and I've really been liking this as just on top of whatever lipstick I'm wearing. So it's here. Can you see it? It's right here, so you can barely see it. It's just glossy, and it's on the bottom half of that first swatch. So I've really been enjoying these. I don't know, I've just been feeling that natural lip, except today I put on this one, and this is one of my favorites, but it's the NYX Liquid Suede in Cherry Skies, which is what's on my lips right now, and I'm really enjoying that. But yeah, that concludes my favorites for this month of July, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys have been enjoying this month, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.